Alright, cool. I think I got the point kind of across of what I'm going to teach today. I just kind of noodled around and didn't make much sense, etc. Forgive me for that. So this video is aimed at someone who probably has a bit of theory backing. What we're going to do today is use arpeggios to build some cool Wes style licks. I'm going to keep it real short because I know you've probably got other things to do and probably have a short attention span like me. The two things that I was just doing then to get that kind of Wesy sound, well, I hope you thought it was a Wesy kind of tone, note choice, is let's take the minor. Anytime you get a minor chord, here's like the first thing I want to teach today. So anytime you're playing a minor chord, what Wes does a lot is he'll build from the minor third. So yeah, if you don't know what the minor third is, you're probably already in trouble, but check this out anyway. You move up 1, 2, 3 frets, play a major 7 arpeggio, and I'm going to finish there. What I'm implying here is that this chord is still being played, and then that you're playing that over the top of this, and you're thinking, but you can't play B flat major 7 over G minor. Well, you can. They're actually very similar chords, but by doing so, these are the tones we get. We're getting the minor third of the G. So this is all against the G. Minor third, 5, flat 7, 9, flat third, and that continues on to the 5, minor 7, 9, so that's major 9 by the way, and back to the third, and then we can sum that up by just eventually landing back on that G. So that's tip 1. Even if you want to hear those with the chords with the G underneath, how they compare. So I'm going to keep vamping that G, and I'm going to play the same scale, just from a different spot, so I can keep that G. So don't stress out. Learn your B flat from other positions, etc. But anyhow. Beautiful sound. So that can be achieved simply by implying a B flat major 7 over a G minor. So there is one really cool thing that Wes does. Now, another tip. So later I went up. Now I just threw this in way up here, just because I'm going to talk about it. I went up and I hit a D7 before. Yeah, I hit the D7, and what I did was I arpeggiated from the 5th of the D. So that's an A. Yes, it gets very confusing. And I did a minor 7 arpeggio. I think I did anyway, but that's what I wanted to do. So this is number 2. This is the second cool thing you can try doing. Anytime you're playing a dominant 7, let's go back to G, alright, as a familiar place. G7. To get some really cool notes, let's go up to the D, which is the 5th of G. G, A, B, C, D. That's the 5th. Let's build a minor 7 from there. Oh, hang on. So that was the chord in completion, the arpeggio in completion. Alright. I'm not really here to teach that to you. I'm more just telling you, if you know this arpeggio, put it over this chord from this point, blah blah blah. Yeah, but check that out if you're not sure, or go away, learn it, come back. Now, so what we get there by doing that, here's a G7, here's the D minor 7 arpeggio over the G7. So this is how it's occurring against a G. This means we're getting the 5. The F is the flat 7. The G is the 4. The A, oh, G is not the 4, the G is the 1. Anyhow, that was a bit strange. So there's the 3. There's the flat 7, the F against the G. So the G is the 1, duh, good one, Brainiac. The A is the 9. Okay, so Wes loved that 9 chord. Alright, love doing things with it as well. Sharp 9, flat 9, etc. So by doing that, we're getting 5, flat 7, root, 9, and 4. There's the 4, the C. And then back to your 5 again. So you're getting that cycle of notes over the top of the G. We call those extensions, things like the 9, etc. The 4 we can class as the 11 when it's... anyway, not hugely important. The main thing is just try these things in a physical sense and you'll hear some really cool stuff. So to summarize, over any minor chord, it could be A minor, G minor, doesn't really matter. G minor, relative major or upper minor third, play a major 7. Okay, really cool tones. The other option is if we're doing a dominant 7, I'm going to do it from the D7 this time. I'm going to go up and play an A minor 7 arpeggio over the D7 idea. And instead of going back to the G minor, I'm actually going to start by playing the B flat 7 again. So all that would have just been played simply over G minor 7, then D7, and then back to G minor. Alright, and that's it. There's some tricks to try. So I hope you like that. If you have some, if you did have difficulty with this video, I apologize. It's not really aimed directly at a broad spectrum for anyone. It's kind of more designed for people who have some idea and want to try applying what they know in some different ways. But if you have any, feedback that you'd like to provide, by all means, send me an abusive message, but maybe keep it out of the hater section down below. Good comments are always nice. Otherwise, subscribe and tell your friends who might be interested in the same stuff. You get the idea. All right, thanks for watching.